After Nelson was appointed to command the Agamemnon, in May of 1793 he headed for the Mediterranean under the command of Admiral Hood. It was in September 1793 that Captain Nelson first met the wife of the British ambassador to Naples, Lady Emma Hamilton. French royalists were holding out against their revolutionary countrymen in Toulon, and Nelson was charged with petitioning the King of Naples for assistance in the form of extra troops in order to strengthen the Allied position. This petition would have been conducted via the ambassador, Sir William Hamilton. Of the ambassador's wife, Nelson wrote to Frances, his wife, "She is a young woman of admirable manners, who does honour to the station to which she is raised." The operation eventually failed, and Toulon fell to French troops, whose artillery had been expertly commanded by an up-and-coming French officer, Napoleon Bonaparte. Before the final withdrawal, the British were able to burn a significant number of ships from the French fleet, an operation that was carried out by Sir Sidney Smith, who faced unfair criticism for not being able to entirely destroy the French naval presence in Toulon. His efforts, though, under extreme circumstances, had severely dented the French Navy. As the conflict gained pace and Nelson's workload increased, events would bring him in late 1793 to Corsica. Strategically important, the British Navy set about removing the French from the island. Blockade, naval operations and a land campaign resulted in the eventual French defeat, but at a severe personal cost to Nelson. On the 12th of July 1794, while assisting the army and commanding sailors and marines during the siege of the Corsican town of Calvi, a cannon shot hit a nearby earth embankment, sending grit and stones into Nelson's face. The injury, while appearing on the surface to be minor, had robbed Nelson of the effective sight in his right eye. He wrote to his uncle, "I can distinguish light from dark, but no object." Outwardly, there was little change in the appearance of the eye, so despite some popular beliefs and caricatures, Nelson never wore an eye patch. During Nelson's time in the Mediterranean, he assisted in blockades, engaged in ship actions, assisted the army and patrolled the sea, all in order to help prevent the French from dominating the arena. Various commanders came and went, some more effective than others, until eventually, after Spain was reluctantly allied with the French, the order was made to evacuate Corsica and to leave the Mediterranean. It was a humiliating withdrawal for the British.